Okay, so let's take a lot of the stuff that we've learned from this unit and kind of put it all together here. Okay, in this particular situation, we have this picture. It's important to see that we are told in the figure that x is parallel to y. So we may want to make a little marking there to remind us of that. Okay, and what that tells us is that we have special angle pairs. Now the question says to find x, y, and angles 1 and 2. Okay, but looking here, I cannot find 1 or 2 or even y without knowing x first. The reason is x is the whoa. That's not good. X is the only term that is involved in two different angles. It's involved there and it's involved here. I couldn't solve for y because y is only part of one angle. So what I have to do is ask myself, looking at those two angles, forget about angle 1, 2, and the y minus 30 angle, what sort of angles are these two angles? Well, the interior of our picture is all this in here, right? This is our interior. So both of these angles fall on the exterior. One is on the top of the transversal, I guess. The other is on the bottom of the transversal. So these are going to be alternate exterior angles. And what we know about alternate exterior angles is that they are congruent. So I'm going to set these equal to each other. I'm going to take 2x plus 55 and set that equal to 4x minus 5. Now I have a little bit of work to do here. I'm going to start by subtracting 2x, get all my x's to one side. So I get 55 equals 2x minus 5. I'm going to add 5 to both sides. So I get 60 equals 2x. And then to finish this all off, divide by 2, and x equals 30. So I'm going to go up here and I'm going to say, okay, first things first, x equals 30. Got it. Now, how is x equaling 30 going to help me with the other angles I need to find? Well, it's going to help me by, let's see here, let me grab the right color. Okay, so I'm going to take this 30, I'm going to go up here, I'm going to plug it in right there for that x. I'm going to substitute it in. So 2 times 30 is 60. 60 plus 55, this is a 115 degree angle. That's huge. First reason that's huge is now I know angle 1 is. Angle 1 is vertical to angle 115. Those are vertical angles, and we know vertical angles are always congruent. So angle 1 we also know to be 115 degrees. Okay? If you look at angle, the angle that's 115 degrees here, and angle 2, well, those are same side exteriors, SSEs. And we know that same side exteriors are supplementary. So if this first angle is 115, angle 2 has to be 180 minus 115. So angle 2 is 65 degrees. So the only other thing we need to find is the measure of y. Look at this angle here. Look at this angle here. These two angles together are linear pairs. Okay? So since they're linear pairs, or a linear pair, I guess, we know that if I take 115 plus the other angle, y minus 30, together they equal 180 degrees. So now that we have this set up, let's go ahead and combine like terms. I have a 115 here and and a minus 30 here. So 115 minus 30 is going to leave me with 85 plus y equals 180. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and subtract that 85 from both sides. And I'm left with y equals 95. Okay? So, if y equals 95, let's just double check. Why not? Let's take that 95 and let's put it in right here. 95 minus 30 is 65. It should be 65 because of the fact that this thing is a linear pair with 115. 115 plus 65 gives me 180. So now I have all of the pieces they asked me to find. X, y, and angles 1 and 2. The key to this problem is that you have to find the variable that you can find first. You couldn't find y equals 95 right off the bat. You weren't able to because there were no other angles that had a y in them. We had to use the two angles that had x's in them first in order to find x, which led me to angle 1 and angle 2 and y.